Hey guys, Ethan Williams here, and I have got today the brand new, well, a little kind of old Droid Turbo though. This is the latest one by Motorola. If you don't know, right now Motorola's got out the Moto X second generation and the Droid Turbo, which are their two like flagships, you could say. And then they've got a myriad of lower end smartphones like the Moto G, the Moto E, and the Droid Turbo, I wouldn't exactly call it a flagship maybe because it's only available on Verizon. So if you have a Verizon, that is really good because this is a beast of a phone. So starting off with the specs, we've got a Snapdragon 805 in here, which is clocked at 2.7 gigahertz. It has got a 20 megapixel camera, 3900 milliamp hour battery, which is incredible for a phone. If you guys don't know what milliamp hours are, go back and check out my previous video where I kind of explain milliamp hours in relation to mobile batteries, and that'll help you out. We got 5.2 inch display, which is the same as the Moto X second generation. I also did a video on this one. This is my daily driver that I use, but a little bit different. So moving into the unboxing, here we can see it's a fairly large package for a phone. If you've never seen like a phone case or anything, or the packaging for it, this is pretty large comparatively. Not that it's a huge deal, but it's just kind of interesting. Verizon tattooed everywhere pretty much, and then just kind of this double-walled box deal here. So as you can see, Motorola is pretty minimal in their actual packaging. Not really anything on the outside of the phone besides the screen cover, which is incredibly hard to get it off. First impressions are that it is really nice. It's got this kind of like, I think it's a Kevlar coating on the back that looks like kind of this braided material, and feels really nice in the hand. I like it better than the Moto X. I've just got this straight up kind of glossy plastic back, and I like this textured back a lot more than the Moto X. It does have less of a curve if you're comparing just the Motorola smartphones right now. It does have less of a curve, is more flat on the back. It has the Motorola logo, but it's not this big dimple that the Moto X second generation has. And also the flash is slightly different, with the flash on either side of the camera as compared to this diffusing light LED loop thing. And one thing that I noticed right off the bat was that on this one, like on the regular Moto X, the volume rocker is smooth. On the Droid Turbo, both the volume rocker and the power button are smooth, so you don't get that differentiation between the power button and the volume rocker that a lot of people liked about the Moto X. So that's something to consider there. And also, just getting this out, it's like this volume rocker, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's already like moving, and I'm not even putting any pressure on it, just running my finger across. So if you guys know of any errors on that, please comment, because I'm not really sure what that is. Oh, another thing I should mention, this comes in blue if you get it at Best Buy for the backing, and a black otherwise, or you can get, it's almost like a gel nano coating that I believe is red and black as well. So 4 different versions of this phone. One you have to get at Best Buy, the other ones you can get, I think, at any Verizon store. And then we'll power this guy on here after we get that off. Man, that is just, it's notoriously hard to do that. So, not gonna lie, that is a sweet load up. Well done for the Droid line. Hey guys, so I'm back. The phone is powered on completely, and as you can see here, if you watch my Moto X video, you can see that it is a Google Now launcher on there, and it's pretty much a stock version of Android. Motorola changed it up a little bit more, it looks like, on this. It's got this little deal here, which is the clock and kind of battery and weather and stuff like that. That's pretty characteristic of the Droid line. So another couple things, at least on my Moto X, which is on a different network than this one, it didn't have just the stock version of Android on here. So this looks like it's not running any overlays. If we go into the settings, and yeah, there's not even an area that you can change launchers right now. So it's just got one launcher on it, which is the stock one. Now, this one does have, since it is a Verizon exclusive, you will come with like My Info Zone for Verizon and the custom Verizon voicemail and all the Verizon apps that come with your smartphone. So, kind of expected there if you have any kind of Verizon device. The stock background is pretty sweet too. I like this one. Now, I think we're done with the phone probably. Just kind of a beast of a phone. This should last you days. I have a friend who's he was using his phone throughout the workday, and he got 75% out of it. Oh, this also has the smart notifications at a glance. He was using it, and he did, like, he said by the end of the day, which was in a 10-hour workday, he had 75% of his battery left, and he had been using it pretty constantly. So really impressive battery life. Nice screen. I think it's 1080p, I believe. Really nice. The only thing that I'm not a huge fan of is it's pretty thick because of that battery. It's a little bit thicker than the Moto X, if you can see here. Just a little bit thicker, but not a big deal. I mean, for the increase in battery life, it's probably worth it. Now, going into the box, we'll see, we got that, which just holds the phone, and then we've got this guy here, which looks like a Motorola Turbo charger. I'll have to look into that a little bit, and I'll post in the comments what it actually is. So that's the reason it looks like the box is so big, is because they just put this giant AC wall adapter, which, oh, and then just your packet of information inside of here. Okay, so that I think about does it for my unboxing of the Droid Turbo. As far as my recommendation goes, between the two Motorola smartphones that I've used, I guess I had the original Moto X too, but that's not a current phone. So I really don't have one phone that I would pick in any situation. I think it depends on what kind of person you are and what you're looking to use it for. For me, I think I would still go with the Moto X 2nd generation because I like how it feels in the hand. I don't really need long battery life because I usually have a charger around me wherever I am. But if you're on the go, you need that battery life. Like I just talked to somebody the other week who said that they really needed a long battery life in their products for their office. So definitely kind of a good one there, and a little bit thicker too. I like the thinner feel. So really based on personal preference, what you think you'd like. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and do all of that stuff. I'm not going to go into that spiel. But I hope you have a nice day, and thank you for watching, and hope you are enlightened if you're thinking about getting this phone.